All right. Every morning at about this time, Friday morning, Vegas film critic Jeff Howard in the house.
Yes.
Now, this is a big weekend.
Oh, we got so much stuff
Yeah.
at home
What
and in the
is
theater.
going on?
Love
It feels like summer, but it's not even here yet.
Oh,
They
I
keep
love it.
pushing things closer and closer. Usually Memorial Day pushes it off. We got stuff
Yeah.
at home to watch, and I mean big stuff, and stuff in the theater. And Carla, you've been bugging me about The Fall Guy.
I know.
It's finally here. I've never seen marketing before like this for a film in a long time. South by Southwest, premieres everywhere. Ryan Gosling's on every talk show.
So's Emily, yeah.
Yes, and also this was a show I loved as a kid, And
Right.
before, Lee Majors was $6 Million Man, and then all of a sudden he went into The Fall Guy. So I was with this guy for 15 years on
Right.
television. And what I love about The Fall Guy, if you don't know, it's a backstory about the Hollywood stuntman.
Mm-hmm.
And what's great about this movie is we live in a world of CGI now and all these technical
Yeah.
effects, which is fantastic. But I grew up with the real effects and the
Right.
real stuntmen. I was telling you before we went on the air that I loved Hooper with Burt Reynolds growing up because he
Wow.
was a
Yeah.
stuntman
Yes,
before.
he was.
Yeah, so what The Fall Guy has, it's a love letter to the great Hollywood stuntmen, and also one of the greatest themes that they have in
Right.
television.
Does he sing the song like they did in The Fall Guy on
Well, he
TV?
doesn't know, but they use the song, absolutely.
Do they
yes.
really?
Oh, yeah, of
Awesome.
course they do.
Awesome.
Lee Majors sang
Lee
that
Majors,
song.
and I never thought he was a singer, and I remember as a kid, I'm like,
Well,
who
he's
is
not.
Whose
No,
voice is
not
this? But he
really.
can carry a tune.
Right,
You know,
right.
so...
Well,
Yeah.
I
Well, so
thought,
could
well, as
Kelsey
best as you,
Grammer. Yes.
as best you could. Oh, I love Kelsey. So see this movie just because it's a throwback to all those great stunts and everything.
All
So
right.
this is going to be what they call a word of mouth movie. Everyone's going to want to see this movie.
Thumbs
Very
up on
cool.
it.
Thumbs up, absolutely.
Okay.
Love it.
Two things over on Netflix. First of all, I'm a big cereal fan, and I love Pop-Tarts. Jerry
Yeah.
Seinfeld directs his
Yeah.
first movie, how the Pop-Tart came to be called Unfrosted. And not
Love
only
it.
just got Jim Gaffigan and Melissa McCarthy, but a bunch of cameos also of a lot of celebrities in it. And, I'm a purist. I don't like any fruit-filled Pop-Tarts. So if you
Right.
have those at home, they're safe. But if you have chocolate or brown sugar and cinnamon, those are mine.
Oh,
now here's the other
okay.
thing. I never use them in the toaster. I
What?
did maybe with chocolate to get a little gooey,
Yeah.
but I always ate them without putting
I
them in
liked
the
them
toaster.
without the toaster,
Yeah,
too.
I had
yeah,
some
I didn't,
last
I
week.
didn't
See,
really
I was
toast them.
total opposite.
Yeah, no, I
I
didn't.
was total opposite. Give me the fruit filling
Oh.
and the no
Yeah.
frosting.
I don't even
pop
know-
it
We
in the
make great roommates,
toaster.
man. They're
We
all
I
in
would.
know. I don't even know that they push them as toasted anymore. They push them now as like the quickie snack
Yeah,
you just take with you.
But
yeah.
rip the package.
Yeah.
eat
And if you
them,
want to see how the Pop-Tart came about, it's a rival between cereal companies.
And it truly is.
It is.
right?
It's
It
a true
really is
story.
about that.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. And
Yeah.
he directed it. So also we have Jeff Daniels in A Man in Full, which is he plays this big corporate guy who's just ruthless. And yeah,
he's
I forget.
so
It's
good.
based on a series. I forget Tom Wolfe. I'm not sure who wrote the
Okay.
novel, but it is Unforgiving. And Jeff Daniels is one that he plays the bad guy. So
He's such a
he's
good
so
actor.
evil and so just
Wow.
Yeah. So check out A Man
and
in
yet
Full.
he's still known for Dumb and Dumber.
I know it is like that, but he can play the heavy. Remember
Yeah.
that
Newsroom, I loved him in that.
Exactly. Remember Newsroom, that opening scene where he's talking to the
Yes.
crowd. That
The best.
happens in A Man in Full.
The
The
best.
beginning episode, there's a one-on-one scene with him where he just spits venom. You're like, wow, this man's amazing. He
Oh,
really
wow.
is. Also in theaters, we have Aaron Eckhart has a spy thriller called Chief of Station.
Another good one. I
Another
like
great
him.
one. And it's about, he was a chief of station. He ran the CIA in another country. He was in charge of everything. He retired. Then we find out his wife was killed and find out she was holding secrets. So it brings him out of retirement. And now he's being suspected on both ends. Was he
Okay.
working with his wife?
Wow.
So another action thriller. And this was great is they go back to old school techniques.
Right.
Okay. They're not using technology. So this movie
I
shows how
love
they used to do
that.
the old Bond films, all the kind of cool gadgets and everything like that.
Love
So
it.
Chief of Station. Also,
Love it.
if you want a romantic comedy over on Prime Video, The Idea of You, it's a great little romantic comedy with, I'm going blank on her name. Who's the singer?
Yeah.
Anne Hathaway.
Thank
That's
you.
it. Thank you,
Yeah.
Morty.
Yes.
And so
She's been pumping that up too.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
about her having a relationship with a younger guy, and they
Yeah.
meet at Coachella, and
Yeah.
All right.
so like that. And
Sounds
finally,
good. No, it sounds good.
this weekend, it's May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. Phantom Menace is back in the theaters. Why you go see it is beyond me. It's horrible, but every cable channel will be playing every Star Wars film for 24/7. So May the 4th be with you.
You kids watch the first ones, the first three.
Yes,
Don't
that's it.
bother
Watch
Morty over the
those.
weekend. He's going to be busy.
Yeah.
No. You have to.
Yes.
It's not the first three.
Oh.
No,
Watch
I
the-
know. Oh, don't even start.
Don't even start.
But it is.
All right.
They call the first three it's starting
original,
with the
the-
fourth.
yeah.
Yes, the original
first three
Star
released.
Wars,
Yes,
which
all
just
right.
bugs me.
We don't have
but
time
yeah.
for this. I-
Follow him on Facebook, VegasFilmCritic.com. Sign up for his YouTube channel. Great interviews and a lot of stuff. So, Jeff, have a great weekend. Thank you. Lots of stuff going on.
Thanks.